Yo, YouTube! It's your girl JT. When you see me, you know how. What?
Yeah, you better have a jam, cause bitch, we coming. Fuck, I look like running. They come through, drop 50 shots, we come back, drop 100. No smoke, nigga, I ain't done yet. Turn the nigga straight as zombie.
Yo, YouTube! It's your girl JT. When you see me, you know a whole lot of motion. That ocean feeling no motion. That ocean won't see me. You hear me? Hey, y'all. We in the car. Y'all know what it is when we get in the car. It's a story time, and yes, this bitch juicy. So tune in, get you some popcorn, some snacks, some drinks. Just tune in. We finna tell you what the fuck happened in 2023. Y'all, alright, y'all seen that title though. So this is story time on when I got the fight with my ex's girlfriend. Well, at the time they was ex too. So when I got the fight with my ex-girlfriend right. Okay, y'all, so the shit was so funny. Knowing y'all, if y'all know who I'm talking about. And y'all know the beef was so long. Like, that shit was past too long. The beef was going on too long. It was long, dude. Like, we had to fight. We had to get in the fucking field. Because if we ever didn't get in the field, that shit probably would still be going on. But, y'all, basically, the girl was beefing over me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I mean, beefing over me. What? The girl was beefing me about a female, and basically I would just beef with her over my respect because I gave you too many chances. You keep playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Shit makes me mad. But yeah, so basically every time the girl seen me or I was somewhere at a party and she was there, she liked to be funny. Like, I hate funny bitches. They look funny. Bitch, you funny. You the real funny motherfucker. But yeah, that's not the point. So the first time we got into it, we didn't get the fighting. They broke the shit up and stopped the shit. But it was somebody put something in her head to make her riled up. But so this time when we actually got the fighting, y'all, we got the fighting at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and nobody know but the people that was there. My sister ain't know. None of my people knew but my little cousin because she was with me. But so, I'm going to tell y'all from the beginning to the motherfucking end. So, I get a call while I'm at work. They like, you want to pull up at this Airbnb? Da, da, da. And I'm like, shit, yeah, what's up? We turned out to work. It was the weekend. I'm like, we turned out to work. So then, I get off work. I get in the shower, y'all. I change my clothes. I leave the house. When I'm leaving the house, I text my cousin, like, you want to go with me to the Airbnb? Because I tell my little cousin, because it's my first little cousin everywhere. So she was like, yeah. So I go pull up on her, pick her up. We go to the Airbnb. So when we get to the Airbnb or whatever, I tell my cousin, because I already know how the shit go down. I tell my cousin, I'm like, if this girl be here, I ain't gonna say no names because I don't know who the fuck watch this shit, but y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, if this girl be here and she look at me funny, laugh at me, do anything funny, me and her gonna have to fight. That was exactly my words. And she like, alright, bet, when? I'm like, tonight, we gonna have to fight today, the same night. She was like, alright. So y'all, mind y'all, we was at the Airbnb for like a whole 30 minutes to an hour straight, chilling, playing, listening to the music, thugging. So then I went to the bathroom. I'm walking down the stairs, coming from the bathroom and shit. Motherfuckers walking in the door. Motherfuckers see me and bust out laughing. So motherfuckers bust out laughing. I told my cousin, yeah, we gonna have to fight because what's the fuck funny, ho? Speak or something. Like, I ain't got no real issue with you. Like, I'm just fighting on my respect because you keep playing with me, not over no hoe that I'm fucking still. Exactly. But so she just laughed. So I tell my cousin, yeah, I'm gonna have to fight her. And then my cousin was like, alright, bet. So the girl that I was cool with at the time, she had went out there and asked the girl was like, do you want to fight JT or whatever, or what's your problem with JT? So I'm standing right there. She like, she don't want to fight me, she ain't got no problem with me, basically, and all that shit. So cool, I left it at that. We ain't gotta fight. Okay, cool, you ain't got no problem with me, we ain't gotta fight. So then we still outside for a little minute, laughing and talking shit or whatever. She come back outside with her sister, and now they ride mouth. I'm talking about they loud as ever now. It's a whole big problem now. She want to fight, but don't want to fight. Like, girl, you just told me you didn't want to fucking fight me, but then you want to fight so you got your sister and your best friend. But yeah, I'm talking about she was quiet as a motherfucking mouse. The main person talk was her best friend. Bitch got beat up too. But main one talk was her best friend, and her sister talking something. Wait, I'm drunk, yeah, I'm drunk, girl. Not drunk off 2 shots. Stop it. The camera had cut off, my bad. But yeah, so yeah, now she was like, her sister was like, she drunk, girl. 2 shots and you drunk. But yeah, so when I get loud mouth up whatever, this thing stop shaking. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I get loud mouth whatever, we get loud mouth back or whatever and stuff. But y'all knowing y'all, I'm telling y'all, if y'all was there, y'all know. Hold on. Let me clean this camera. There we go. If y'all was there, y'all know everybody was loud talking except for her. Like, she was just over there sitting there like, But then, yeah. So then after that, y'all, they run to their car. When they run to their car, hop in their car, I'm like, come on, we finna get in our car. So we jumped in the car and we started following their ass. And then we ended up losing their ass or whatever. So we pulled up into McDonald's. Knowing y'all, I told y'all it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when we start fighting. But so we pulled up to McDonald's parking lot. Knowing y'all, McDonald's closed as fuck, so it's dark over there. And we telling them to meet us in McDonald's parking lot because we can fight in McDonald's parking lot shit. And I'm telling y'all, it's so many cars behind us, like everybody's following us and everything. So going everywhere we go. So then when we get to McDonald's parking lot, we calling them, telling them, hey, come to McDonald's parking lot. We telling them which one we at. Like, come on, we can fight McDonald's parking lot and shit, because at this point, we're ready to fight. So y'all, we sitting outside McDonald's parking lot waiting on them. I'm sitting on the trunks, out outside with my shoes off and everything. So we seen the car ride past. We're like, there they go. We finna get ready. I was like, oh shit, come on. There's one of them. Another car ride past. One they ass. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? They finna stop playing. Like, I'm tired of fucking playing. So then then one car rode past. It really was them, but they didn't want to come over there. Some police and all this shit, blah blah blah. So I was like, cool. So then we left McDonald's parking lot because they was like meet them at somewhere. So we left McDonald's parking lot and they kept playing on the phone, on my phone and shit. So I called their ass and I'm like, at this point, y'all can meet me in my sister fucking apartments complex, and we can find in my sister apartment complex. But they was too busy thinking they gonna get jumped and shit. First off, I'm one man arm. I'm at that bitch by myself. Yeah, these people with me, but I'm by myself in my head. Like, hell nah. So nobody was gonna jump their ass. Nobody's gonna jump her ass. I don't even play like that. I don't even jump folks like that. Shit weird to me. But yeah. So they didn't want to come out there. So then they was like, meet them at the park. So then everybody telling me, they was like, don't go to that park, don't go to that park. They gonna jump you if you go to that park because they jump everybody at that park. I'm like, shit, they gotta jump me to beat me anyways. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I'm ready to go to that park. So we end up actually going to that park. I'm talking about it's 6 cars behind us following us. So I called them, I tell them, and yelled out the window. I was like, y'all stop following us because y'all gonna make this shit suspicious as fuck. So then we on the way to that park that they want us to meet us at. And then as soon as we pull up over there, yeah, it's some police over there. So we left. We didn't even pull all the way over there. We pulled at the stop sign and left or whatever. And then we like, oh my God, they keep playing. So I was mad at this point. At this point now, I'm mad and irritated as fuck. So then that's when we were driving around and shit trying to find where they at. So then we seen them at this park. They was at this park named Avalon. So we they was like, we drove past the park. They was like, there they go over there, they go over there. So the car over there with some headlights on. They was like, there they go over there. So shit, we swooped that bitch around and went to that park. And knowing y'all, that was them, y'all. So it was like some not grass, y'all. It was some rocks and shit right there. When you pull in the park, some rocks and shit. So I hopped out. I ain't even let the car stop. Swear to God, I ain't let the car stop out. I hopped out that motherfucker, took my forces off because I had some clean ass forces on. Took my forces off. I took my forces off, and then I'm like, okay, what's she at? Come on. So then they were like, don't fight in the concrete, on the rocks and shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what we fighting in real life. So then it was a little basketball court over there. So I walked to the basketball court. I'm like, okay, come on. Or whatever. And no, y'all, I told y'all I'm a woman army. I don't know what the fuck I'm going on out here. But I told my cousin, I was like, if they jump me and you don't jump in, I'm gonna beat your ass because is you cool? The fuck you my cousin. So if somebody jump me, if another motherfucking hand be on me other than hers, hit their ass. It's basically what I'm saying. Because if you don't, and I see the video and you didn't hit their ass, I'm gonna hit your ass. Don't give a fuck about none of that. We gonna find out if that's the case. But yeah, she was like, okay, cool. She was like, okay. So she better do what the fuck she said. She said, okay, don't be scared. But nah, for real though, she ain't no scary hoe the fuck. But yeah, so then we get on the court or whatever. I'm standing right here, she's standing right here. or if yeah, some shit like that. We standing like this, and my cousin behind me on the side, the girl that my homegirl, she on the side, the stud bro I used to have, she was on the side, and behind me, and the boy cousin that I be called, the bullet boy I call my cousin, he was back there. So everybody standing behind me and her people over there with her. So we get on the court with her. I think she took her glasses off over there. So we get on the motherfucker thing. Why the motherfucker gonna say who on fame? Y'all just don't know how bad that shit pissed me off. I'm talking about pissed me the fuck off, because I was laughing when I got on the motherfucker. I was laughing. I didn't even take this shit serious. I swear to God, I was laughing so hard. But yeah, sounds like, girl, don't play. You know who you fighting. So then, I wish I had the video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the motherfucking video, because I want to put it up here somewhere. But, and then after that, she said who I'm fighting. We squared up. She swung. She missed the first hit. I ain't gonna lie, she did miss that first hit. She missed the first hit. Because you swung. I missed my first hit too. Because, like, I swung and she leaned back so fast. Like, yeah. But I missed the first hit. But then after that, I'm talking about we was in that bitch and pop, 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 pop. I was hitting her ass, y'all. I had a do-rag on. They told me to take my do-rag off. This bitch pulled my do-rag. Like, how the fuck you gonna pull my motherfucking do-rag? Like, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Yeah. So then we was doing the bitch, but like I said, I had a do-rag on, y'all. She pulled my motherfucking do-rag. Like, why the fuck did you put my do-rag on, bitch? I got waves. Like, I got waves. What the fuck is going? For real. So then, after that, yeah. After that, I'm in the bitch, pop, pop, pop. And then the bitch fell on the ground. Why the fuck she fell on the ground? When she fell on the ground, dragged her ass on the ground, still hitting her ass. And shit like that. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She did get one good little hit on me. She hit me one time, literally one time. She hit me one motherfucking time. She got a good hit. And when I felt that she hit me, I got mad as fuck and I started beating that hoe. Yeah. But that shit was so funny, y'all. And then she got to fight with my ex-stub or whatever. She got to fight with her and got her ass whooped, slung on the ground. Face was in the motherfucking concrete. I would have been embarrassed as fuck. Like, hell nah. Her best friend got whooped. Hell nah. Like, everybody, all that just got whooped. They thought they were doing some shit. And y'all, after we got the fight, y'all, she told everybody she beat my ass, but asked for a round 2. I mean, if I want to fight, I'm not asking for no round 2. Yeah, but a bitch like me I got asthma. I told the bitch, I said, let me catch my breath, then we go again. But other than that, I ain't going. If you ain't finna let me catch my breath, I'm not fighting you again. What the fuck? You not finna get no cheap shots out for me because I ain't got no motherfucking air. Hell no. But yeah, whoop that hoe. And to this day, that motherfucker never said nothing to me ever again, and we ain't beefing. But I was never beef with her ass, y'all. Damn, y'all, everybody kept talking about something. Why you fight that little girl? Bitch wanna be big? Oh, she big. Yeah, I didn't even know how old the girl was. I didn't even know she was that younger than me. None of that. I knew she was younger than me, but not that younger than me. And she short as fuck. But she ain't that short. She be probably almost the same height. But I don't give a fuck. Don't play with me. Because when it comes to my respect, on my soul, I'm going to get in the field with any motherfucker, but I don't give a fuck who you is. Win, lose, or draw. Still going to talk my shit, but I want that one. What they was saying, Mayweather, Lil Mayweather, motherfucker. But nah, for real though, y'all. That's what the fuck happened, y'all. And then after that, we went home, and I was being petty the whole motherfucking night. I ain't posted a video on my story. I had such a people, but the video got around to everybody. And everybody kept texting me, calling me, asking what the fuck going on, what the fuck I get to find. And then my sister ended up finding out I got to find the next day or whatever. We came back home at like 4-some o'clock in the motherfucking morning, being petty. I'm up here like, video. But all that shit was funny as fuck for real. Like, I was laughing the whole time I got the fame. And then, y'all, let me tell y'all too. Man, why the fuck we lost the key to the car? So we just at the park looking for the motherfucking key. Couldn't find the key. Had to come call somebody to come get us and shit. To go look, backtrack our tracks or whatever. Had to go find the key. Why the fuck the key was in the middle of McDonald's motherfucking parking lot little thing. We had went back and then got the car. Shit was crazy. But yeah, I ain't want to fight that girl Airbnb because that was my homegirl. We was out of respect. I didn't want her to get kicked out and then, so we chased their ass down and went to the park and put BTA, built to ass, strictly like that. And that's what it was. Like, but that shit was, the whole night was funny as fuck because shit was long overdue. If y'all know, that beef was long overdue, and she was beefing with her motherfucking self because I wasn't even worried about you, baby. I gave you the female, had the female. I told you to have the female, baby. She didn't want you. It's not my fault. You beef with me by the nigga I'm still fucking. Or whatever that song said. Exactly. But, hey, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe because we coming back with bangers after bangers after bangers. And we gonna keep doing this shit because ain't nobody stopping us. You hear me? But, you know this shit, what it is. If y'all want another story time about anything, drop that shit in the comments. Or any video ideas, drop that shit in the comments because we going platinum on my grandma. Fuck you talking about.
50 shots, we come back, drop 100. No smoke, nigga, I ain't done yet.